Alright, what is up guys? It is day 2 of working on the daily. We're going to be cleaning out the section here where the spark plugs are in the coils. I want to clean this out because this stuff is gross and I don't want leaves and stuff getting in here. So I brought the vacuum down here. I don't have the ignition on yet, but we'll get there. I want to take out these plugs one at a time, clean the area with the spark plugs and stuff, and then hopefully we can kind of just clean some things up because this stuff sucks. This is holding up, this is holding up, that's holding up. As you guys know, I did break the other crap when we were reinstalling, so it's just a part of the process. I don't think there's ever been a time when something hasn't broken yet. That actually might work. But a ton of dust just came up. I don't know what that's from. We'll have to loosen that bastard and use the flashlight. The Harbor Freight Braun, baby. I don't know what that was. That was weird. But clean that crap off and get that crap out because it is odd as crap. But yeah, we'll get to it and I'll update you guys. Going one at a time. It's a 5/8 socket. That plug came out. So you can see this is what we pulled out. So definitely old, but they're not bad. But we got new ones to put in, so this will be fine. I'm hoping that this might make the car run a little better. But we got new ones to throw in. Just a higher mileage Volvo. So yeah. Nothing crazy there. Alright, so looking at this next one, I just pulled this one out. This one was completely broken, so that's nice to see. I haven't checked the cylinder yet, but there's a lot of oil and buildup in this one, so I don't think this has been changed in some time, which I'm kind of shocked that that's even hasn't been looked at. Pretty gross. This is not great, but at least this is getting done, and I'm glad that we took it. I considered looking at this and just getting fresh plugs because this is pretty bad. So just something that we needed to get done, and it looks like it's gonna get done, and maybe this car will idle better and everything will just kind of clean up. So I mean, we got high quality oil, new spark plugs. I'm probably just gonna get new coils just because that's probably a safe thing to pick up, but I was not impressed. So obviously comparison here, old one, new one, see the difference. It's pretty bad. This one's literally probably broken off. I don't know how or what, but these are iridiums, so I'm just gonna drop the new plug in there and tighten her down. And all right, so here is the third spark plug I've pulled out, and this one is also destroyed. There is oil getting through to the seal at some point here, but it didn't get past those threads, so everything was kind of doing their job. It's definitely oily and caked up in there, so I don't think these have been changed for quite some time. So I'm surprised that no shops ever even decided to look at this, but this thing is shot. So I haven't looked in the cylinder yet, but I will get a good look and I'll keep updating you guys. But so far, this was probably one of the better purchases to make on this car. So this poor thing, it's been neglected for too long. Not anymore. So this is our next spark plug for, I don't know what side this is, I don't know what cylinder, but this is number 4 for what we've been doing. Also now broken. And as you notice, it's getting progressively dirtier the more we make it towards this side. So it's definitely good that we're taking a look at these, but these are getting pretty gummed up, and I haven't looked in the cylinder yet, but I'm sure it's probably not great, but I'm glad we're taking care of this stuff today, now, sooner rather than later, because these are just not working anymore, so this is pretty sad. Probably explains a lot. I'm like, what is going on with this shit? This one. The last one better be good. We got, as you can see, there's a little bit of rust coming around these. These are probably original, and they feel high quality. I don't know, the same brand, that W brand, whatever that brand is. Oh my God. in there tight. I'm not really sure why that one was in there, but I'm sure we're gonna find out. Maybe some junky junk got stuck in there, but this one's kind of scaring me a little bit. I'm gonna pull this one up and you guys can watch it live. Luckily they make these cars easy to work on. Oh my god, sometimes they just... God, is it just spinning in there now? Oh, it's coming. Got some of that crud out. Stuck to the socket. Okay. Holy crap. That's what we got. A lot of that junk was stuck in there, which is good. That means it looks like a little bit fell in there, but we'll live. Pretty gross stuff. That bastard was in there tight. Oil made it all the way. You can see how wet it is through the threads. This is the only one that isn't, actually this is the second one that isn't broken. But 3 of the 5 have been broken so far. Yikes. There's a little bit of a difference, but I didn't check the gap on these, so it's not really relevant, but I know you're supposed to. But I'm not. Didn't get to vacuum any of this out, which is fine. These plugs are all on. And we're done. That's everything. All the spark plugs have been changed. Gotta put tools back, put the cover back on, and then we'll try and run it. Let it idle for a minute or two, and maybe we'll see if this thing idles better. I have no idea. I'm assuming it's gonna clean up quite a bit, because those plugs were bad. I don't even know how the car was even running. I'm gonna be honest with you, that's kind of nuts. But lights right here, so we'll throw our great cover back on. But thus far, this car's been pretty fair, so for what I paid for it. So, oh, and then I didn't show you guys off camera, but there was actually a hose clamp within my bag for the PCV changeover because they noticed that a lot of people can't replace that clip, so I just threw it on. So now I just need to get one of these for this, but this probably will never come off, but I'll get one later. I'll just get a regular hose clamp from my storage unit or something, and that'll be good enough. Alright, let's see here. We'll see what this idle's at after it's like quote unquote warm. Maybe it'll idle higher than, what is it at? Kind of right around where it was before. We'll go for a drive. I can go for a drive and see what's up. Maybe running them a little bit would help, but it seems like we're kind of idling a little above, or maybe right around the same spot we were before, which is totally fine. I guess it sounds better. I don't know, it could probably feel better too, I have no idea. No tools or nothing up here. I'm missing my 3/8 extensions. I wonder where that's at. But I can only wonder. Let me see here. yeah, we'll go for a drive and maybe this thing will clean up. I'll let you guys know. Alright, so I just got back from driving, made a 3-mile drive, nothing too crazy. First thing I noticed, car is definitely not struggling as much at idle once the vehicle is warmed up. It still does the reverse bucking a little bit. The engine kind of speeds up. I don't know what that is. I'm not putting any gas into it. I'm not giving it any throttle, and it kind of just grabs itself. It's almost like it's catching on something. Not really sure what that is. I don't know. I don't think that's transmission related. I think it's just low idle and the car's just got to do something there. Maybe it's the way the transmission is. Maybe it's how it actually is on reverse. But it's definitely a little odd. But the car is more peppy now. It feels more lively. I can feel it in the throttle. It feels great. Definitely revs much higher now to a point where it's like it feels like it's got power. So the car is slowly coming back to life here. And I'm really happy that I actually had real results with those spark plugs, because that's such a simple thing, but it seemed like they had just completely ignored them and forgotten. So makes me want to go on there, do the coils, get fresh coils across the board. Maybe that'll clean that up even more, so then the car will be fresh with ignition. And you know, I'm okay with spending that kind of money. And yeah, just kind of keep making progress on the daily. I do have another video for the Civic coming out here. I have a video I want to make and share with you guys. So keep your eyes out for that. I know a lot of you guys are here for the Civic. It sucks that I'm not making content for it, but it's the winter. There's snow outside. I don't have an indoor space. I can keep this car and work on it without violating any rules. So eventually I'd like to get the car to my parents' house, but that's not really something that probably wouldn't change anything. The car will still be left outside. So yeah, for right now, it's just going to be daily work, you know, getting this car back up to speed. So far, everything's just been kind of going relatively okay. So, but yeah, new Civic video coming out here soon. Hopefully I can get that done within the next week. That's going to be kind of a different type of video than I normally make with the Civic. So hopefully it comes out the way I want it to. So anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching. Thanks for the support like you guys have been doing. And then hopefully I see you guys in the next one. Take care.